Let's look into what's coming. Hi, Bree Astro. We're in the middle of eclipse season. Yesterday was the initiation, and now we're deep in it. Um, Saturn and Neptune are both in Aries now. We have a big lineup in Pisces, and currently Mars is in Aquarius. This speaks to a undoing, a certain unraveling, and there are some trigger points from now until we're in March. When Mars moves into Pisces with everything else, it'll change. But for now, there is this pointed sharpness coming through the collective right now. There is an element of radical information that needs to pierce through still. And I know we've all had a lot of information. I'm right there with you. However, over the next, I would say, 2.5 weeks, it will change, and there is more prominent information to come up. Part of this shocking new insight is going to cut. It may cut you from some people that you associated with or some ideals that you thought you identified with. That's supposed to happen, okay? We are all working through a lot right now. I don't think there's a single person who's not going through something. And it's important that we count our blessings where we have them, always, especially in the darkest, shadiest times. As these eclipses pass through and Mars moves from Aquarius and joins in Pisces, there will be a couple conjunctions with Mars where this new idea, new information, this new freedom that we're experiencing is met with friction from outside sources. Perseverance is going to be the name of the game. Holding your vision, particularly the one that you have for the rest of this year and going forward. Because ultimately there are going to be many different options to cut yourself out of the game, to quit, to give up. Pisces season has that effect on people. It's not for the weak, because in Pisces season there is a level of imagination accessible that can create a lot of fear. It can create a lot of hopelessness, and the best thing to do to get through that is to hold on to the one vision that keeps you happy, the thing that you've been working towards. And if you're curious what that's supposed to be, or you can't really gravitate to an ideal that you may have had when you were little, feel free to reach out to me. It's in your astrology. We all came here for a bigger purpose. It's not just hearsay and hyperbole. This is actually the truth. You have a reason and a purpose for being here. Not just the relationships you have and the connections you make, but the imprint you leave. We were born in strange times, and it wasn't an accident. Each of us came here to witness things. And if you're wondering, those people who managed to tap out early before all of this, yeah, they knew. Intuitively, on a soul level, they didn't want to be here for this part. But they're around. You can guarantee that. And they're protecting us from the other side. Because what they couldn't handle, they've bestowed with us to do. Many gifts. Your ancestors are waiting for you. So hold the vision. Let's look at the cards. As we tap into this eclipse season, I think it's important that we start with a prayer. Most High, I call to you. The feminine, come through. Hecate, see me and help me grace the in-between. Let me be a clear channel for the collective and illuminate the unseen. Let's get into the cards. So what do we need to know? What does the collective need to know? Amen, Ashi. Thank you. All right, yeah. I know a lot of you were like, get on the horse, run. It's not quite time yet. There's more introspection. There's more to learn. There's more lessons in stillness. And as much as you may have all your bags packed and ready to go, it's not time yet. And in fact, there's something coming in September that will make all of this make sense, all of this waiting. Particularly late August, early September, you're going to be able to look back on this element of wanting to rush out the door and get things done. And the pause, and it will make sense, but it's not until then. So if you feel like you're being slowed down, it's entirely on purpose by the universe trying to slow you down, because there's something else waiting for you, but you have to be patient enough to let it come. In this Hermit card, the person is sitting they're sitting on a cliff overlooking water, and you can see that they had to walk a certain path of isolation to get there. And from this place, they are the light. They are the illumination themselves that can pull things into them. Okay, this isn't rushing towards your future. This is manifesting in the dark and letting yourself be the beacon. What else is there to know? What are you pulling in? Your foundations, celebration, your community, your support system, and a party, bro. Like, it's going to be a good time. Holding the vision for this, excellent. You may even be thinking about camping or going on a trip or going out to a festival. And it's important that you let yourself fantasize about that. Let yourself hold that vision in these melty, cold winter endings before we hit the spring. Think of summer. Let the warmth of the sunshine start in your mind, your friends, your collective. That's what you're going towards. That's the key. That's the elements here. There are others as well in this same energy. They are eventually your kin. They're eventually your people, but you can't get to them yet. You're all in this energy right now, ready to go, but being put on pause. It's important that you make this foundation of community the vision, the priority, okay? This isn't just about you. This is bigger than you. If it was just about you, cutting your losses and running would be easy. But this isn't just about you. It's about the collective. And there, look at all these threes. Look at all these threes. I love it. And we got the 4 of Wands first and then the 3. And again, with the Hermit and the 10 of Wands, we are backtracking here. We are going back to the board. We are writing a new board. It may be that there was an element of having community here. And you need to revise those community members. Maybe they aren't who you thought they were. Maybe there are other people you have not connected with yet that you need to. It's important that you let yourself be out there. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be ready to catch the wave, the energy. So when is the energy coming? Source, when is the energy coming? 4 of Cups. Could be 4 months from now that you'll meet this energy. So if we are at the end, we're in the middle of February, middle of March, middle of April, middle of May. In the middle of May, this will all start to make sense. We've got 3s and 4s here. 4s talks about foundations, 3s, and it's Wands and Cups. It's water and fire. This is manifestation for sure. Because we've got the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, there is an element of needing to bring it back to basics. You may have, in your excitement and in your anticipation, you may find that there is an element of needing to go backwards.